Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart. It's a 135 scale kit and it copies German Tankmen with a Gantry crane and also Maybach IHL 120 engine. So this might be an interesting diorama project, especially if you plan to build it together with the Panzer IV, but even without the Panzer it might be a good diorama project in a popular 135 scale, and we have a commercial sample here, so it means that's the final shape of this kit. You will get exactly the same stuff as what you will see in this video review, so we are going to open it together and check what is actually included inside. So first of all we have, I would say, typical size for Miniart kits. Here you can see comparison with my hand. Next, on the side we have some information about the manufacturer, safety advices, barcode, QR code, and some other stuff. And here on the opposite side we have some other kits from Miniart. We reviewed them as well, so you can find it easily on our YouTube channel. Just type in the kit number, it's here, and then you'll find this particular kit video. So this is top opening box, and here is what we have inside. So first of all frames are packed into the same plastic bag, and then on the bottom we have assembly manual. But obviously we are going to start with this set of gray plastic sprues, and then gradually we will move on to the assembly manual. And just give me a second, I need to open this plastic bag, and I forgot my scissors, so I will have to tear it apart. And maybe in the meantime I can remind you that you can support us with a small donation. We have a special PayPal link in the video description and also on our website. So if you would like to support us even with a small donation, it's really something what matters to us, because it will help us grow and it will help us get some new kits which will be reviewed in these video reviews, and of course it will be interesting to check them together. So now I found another plastic bag, so I'm opening it as well. Just give me a sec. Okay, finally everything is opened, so we can start. First of all we have the metal chain. So it comes as an out-of-the-box bonus. You won't have to get anything separately. It is included and you can use it straight away. As you can see, there are two types of the chain, which is also cool. And in my opinion, every kit which features such element deserves a bonus point, because you don't have to waste your time trying to find a suitable accessory. Everything is included out of the box. Next we continue with the decal sheet. So it comes from Decograph, which is also a usual thing for Miniart. Printing quality is also quite nice. I wonder why we have the Russian writings here. It's quite interesting, but of course also the German are present there. Next we continue with the first gray plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to engine ports, so here you can see it. So again we have Maybach engine inside, and as you can see it should be nicely detailed. As far as you can guess, it is taken from Panzer IV interior kit, so you get pretty much the same features, and it means you'll get really nice engine out of the box and you don't have to resort to resin parts. Next we continue with parts for the Gantry crane. So here it is. As you can see, we have one-piece wheels, we have also one-piece main chassis bars, and everything looks nice. I like the molding quality, it looks clean, and I do not see any possible molding damage. We can also flip over these parts, and you will see that we have some guiding elements here and there. They should be helpful because it will be easier to combine these parts together. Next, we continue with the figure parts. So as you remember, we have two guys included, so I will show both frames simultaneously, so maybe we can zoom in a bit. So here we have standard 135 scale parts division. We can flip over this guy, so it means one piece torso, separate hands, legs, and one piece head. I can also show you one of the heads if camera will focus. Yeah, now you should be able to see that we have really good facial features. That's the standard plastic kit features, so that's really cool. And of course it is a welcome addition that we get figures in such kit, because Miniart could have just added the engine and maybe the Gantry crane, and that's pretty much all, but they decided to add figures as well. Here we continue with parts for the fuel barrels, and maybe we can zoom in even closer. So now you can see that here we have some pre-molded features as well. Maybe we can show them like this. Yeah, now you should be able to see that there are some modded in writings, so it would be a wise idea to play with them, try to bring them out with help of dry brush method, because it will add some fine features to your build. And because we have top and bottom part, obviously we should have also the barrel elements, let's say the main section. So here they are on two identical plastic frames, and that's why I'm showing them from both sides. And you can notice that we have guiding elements. It will be easy to combine them together. And of course these external brackets that are molded separately, they will have to be inserted into these slots, which you can see here, but I don't think it will be such a difficult task. So it's just a matter of assembling everything carefully and tracking the parts alignment. We have one more plastic sprue for the engine parts. Maybe we can start to look at it like this. So whole engine block should be assembled out of separate panels. As you can see, we have separate belts and everything looks cool. It's just a matter of painting, because the painting techniques and the weathering techniques, they will actually help you bring out various features. You can note that we have also guiding elements here, so it will be easier to align these parts. And whole engine is not that small. I mean, here you can see comparison with my fingertip. It's a 1/35 scale kit, so keep it in mind. And next we have 4 identical plastic frames. I will show them in a second. So here they are. Obviously they will be used for the gantry crane, and that's why I'm going to show you only one, because there is no need to show the same stuff again and again. Here you can see that we have these large bars for the crane. We also have road wheels, and everything looks nice. And I think it would be worth checking the assembly manual in order to understand how they will be connected together. But again, attachment points are really thin. The only thing which I would suggest is to be careful with this part, because as you can see we have some attachment points in the middle, so it will be a bit tricky to separate it with the plastic cutter. I would rather suggest a plastic saw with such element. Next we continue with assembly manual, so here it is. Let's zoom out a bit. Maybe close the camera so that you won't be blinded. So here we have short list of the features. So we have gantry crane, we have engine, we have 2 frames, actually 2 figures, and also 2 barrels included. So that's quite a package. And as I said, if you have some Panzer IV kit, and it doesn't have to be interior kit actually, because Miniart has the version without interior, so basically you can combine them together with this set. Next we continue with the parts map. Note that Miniart does not mark unused parts, so keep track of what will be applied where. And we start with the crane. Actually we assemble the main frame, if we can call it so, and then we continue by joining these 2 legs together. Then you repeat each task for both sides. Here you start working with the chain. As you can see, it will be installed in the crane, and also there is a main chain which will be installed outside. So keep track of these things, because chain is metal, so definitely it will require some special treatment. And here we continue with the barrels, and then we start assembling the engine. So we have 2 build up options as it's written here. As you can see, there are 2 different engines for the Panzer IV and Panzer III, so it's up to you which one you would like to see. Here we also have the marking guide for figures, but we also have small posters which you can cut out and place on your diorama project, which is also useful. And here we have the final view of this engine. I guess you'll have to source your own metal wire in order to hook it to the crane, but it's not such a difficult thing to do. So all in all, we have quite a nice diorama package out of Miniart. It is molded in 1/35 scale, and I think it should be interesting for all builders who would like to assemble such small diorama project with 2 figures and engine. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit here in the comment section below. If you like this video, do not forget to press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!